Oh man, Buff Nation, this was a really tough one. We're gonna break down the 42-17 thrashing that Kenny Dillingham, Jeff Sims, Raleek Brown, and the Arizona State Sun Devils put on our Colorado Buffaloes. Before we get into it, I want to shout out a couple of the channel sponsors. We got Kalshi, sponsoring DTB. Use that code for a $10 bonus when you sign up, and maybe Shador can avenge this feeling that we have tomorrow, and you can put a little bit of money on the Browns beating the Raiders. Shout out as well to local Colorado area Taco Bells that are giving tons of money to help with CU athletics. We'll get to our ad read for them later on in the show. But Russ, just go off the cuff, man. Give me all the thoughts, the feelings about this game.
I don't even know what to say. And I've heard so many people say that there's so many reasons we lost this game, but it comes straight down to coaching, allowing a walk-on wide receiver to get his first running back carry of his career when you're in the red zone with a chance to take the lead. And Dave, he doesn't get touched and he drops the ball. It wasn't even a defensive play that got the ball out. It wasn't like it got punched. He literally just let it go. So I swear to God, somebody on this team had money on this game. Ronald Coleman had money on this game. Something. Because that's absolutely insane. Dave, after that fumble, ASU goes on a 22-point run. That ends the game. 22-point run after that play. I swear to God. I told you this before we got on live. Okay, I get it. I'm still pissed that they were not giving carries to Micah and Dallin, and they kept bringing in Draylon in this game. But I would have even been fine with Draylon getting the carry there. At least he's been getting carries and he knows what to do. You're literally on your way to taking the lead in this game after Arizona State is gifting. Jeff Sims is gifting us the game. 4 turnovers, and we had 3 points to show for it on those turnovers. 3 points! 3 points! And this is not on Julian Lewis either. 6 dropped catches in that game. Julian Lewis hanging in there, taking hits, making big-time throws, Dave, left and right. To anybody that wants to say that, because I already saw it in the comments, there's a couple people throwing in there that us YouTube experts don't know anything about Julian Lewis and what he was doing. Did not watch that game because it was definitely not on him. And at this point, I know deep down Julian Lewis isn't going anywhere, Dave. But man, I feel bad for the kid at this point because he had a fantastic game again. And he freaking gets that play and play calls from the rest of his team.
I mean, just get no help, dude. You know, it's all put on your shoulders, just like it was put on Shador.
And he did what he had to do. 6 drops, Dave. 6 drops in that game. Okay? 3 drops from Omarion Miller. A drop from Sincere Brown. A drop from Joseph Williams in that game. What the hell is going on with that? He's making the plays. He's giving everybody an opportunity to win this game and to do the right thing. And that's what we get. It's just, it is malpractice across the board. I just can't believe it. If you didn't tell me otherwise, Dave, I would be saying that somebody had money on this game with all of those plays that I'm seeing. Okay? Alongside, by the way, Dave, Jeff Sims, who probably had some money on this game as well, because it seemed like he just wanted to give it over. It's absolutely insane stuff.
No.
Absolutely insane.
I got to take my victory lap, Russ. I did say Arizona State was going to score 42 in this game. I did.
As we find out, Dave, on the internet, because, what's better than being right? Am I right, Dave? Right?
Oh,
Take your
dude.
victory lap. I'm sure you
Is
were
it-
like celebrating and like, yes, Arizona State, you score, so I'm right. Because there seems to be that kind of plague in the CU fandom
Oh,
with certain
dude.
people that cheer when CU loses because guess what? It proves they're right.
Well, who cares about that, dude? This is our show. This is our opinion. I am smiling, guys, because I'm in disbelief of dude just how bad the product was tonight. And maybe we should have seen it coming because honestly, man, this has more been like what the team's like been throughout the year. But I gotta say, man, like I thought the effort in the first half was great, not necessarily the execution.
Yep.
We gifted them some of those 13 points that they had there in the first half. But hey, you're thinking make some adjustments. Maybe we could actually score for coming out of the half, and we actually do that. Tafik Bayard goes out in the middle of the game, and
Yeah, and I thought that was game over when that happened, Dave, because
it wasn't
he
good,
is the lifeblood of the defense.
and we couldn't stop a run after he went out, man. It was a disaster after he went out with that wrist injury. But dude, you're right, man. I gotta piggyback on what you're talking about. This total clown shit. And I'm blaming Prime. I'm blaming Bartoloni. I'm blaming Marshall Falk, dude. If you're coaching it, if you're not coaching it, you're allowing it. So I don't know who was responsible for putting a walk-on wide receiver running back in at the game during that time when you have a plethora of healthy and two well-performing scholarship running backs in this game, being Michael Welsh and Dallin Hayden. What is this clown shit, dude? This is so unserious, dude. This was the game-changing drive for us to take the lead, and we're giving carries for this guy to have his Rudy moment. What is this shit? This is the most unserious, and I mean, dude, we've seen some unserious things here throughout this Coach Prime tenure. We can talk about the North Dakota State game, the end of that game, right? We can talk about blowing the 29 to nothing lead against Stanford because he wanted to put up stats. This takes the cake. This was the most unserious shit I've ever seen. Putting him in the game, he fumbles the ball in the red zone, and we never recover. They go on to thrash us, to obliterate us, and it's like coming out the bye week, dude. It's like I thought we got a good effort there from the players in the first half, no doubt about it. But then, I mean, dude, if I'm a player on this team, I got to be honest, dude. Why the hell would I come back, dude? When I feel like you would put this on a coaching loss. I would put this one on a coaching loss. Yes, our players suck. A lot of them suck. We have talked about a lot of that, dude. But this is the fact, too, you're coming out of a bye week and you're running this unserious shit. You can't manufacture some easy throws for Julian that don't take 3+ seconds to develop.
Yeah.
I was talking a lot in my live stream for the game about how I would really love us to go after some guys at Oregon, bring them, even if they're GAs, because that's a quarterback friendly offense. That's an offense that takes bad quarterbacks, average quarterbacks, and improves them because they give them a lot of easy stuff to execute. It's a very quarterback friendly offense. And throughout Coach Prime's tenure here, whether it's been Sean Lewis, whether it's been Pat Shurmur, whether Bartoloni, granted this isn't his playbook, right? Nothing is ever fucking easy for this quarterback, dude. We do the dumbest shit. We do so much shit that doesn't make sense. Marshall Fox here, the running back rotation still makes no sense at all. And so it's like, dude, Prime, I know he's talked about a lot of changes are coming. Dude, he needs to look himself in the mirror and really ask himself, how serious is he going to take this, man? Because again, you just wanted to see, like, yeah, we were going to get beat likely, if I can talk, but not in a way in which you win the turnover battle and still lose the time of possession. You're getting turnovers in their area of the field and you're not converting. 4 turnovers and you have 3 points off of that. Are you serious? the play calling, the personnel, the fake punt executed against us, man. Michael Pollock is such a horrible special teams coach, man. These guys don't know freaking anything, man. I was calling it out before the play snap. I said, dude, watch for the fake, dude. What do you know, man?
But what ESPN said on that fake was right. It was an illegal formation.
Yeah.
Which is why CU did not think that guy was getting the ball. He is right to an extent.
Yeah.
I hope that that's, on that. I won't put that one on him because it was an illegal formation and he shouldn't have been able to catch the ball, which is why they left him completely uncovered because thinking, he can't do anything. But I agree with what you're saying 100%. I really do.
Yeah.
And Dave, to what you said, why are we rotating so many damn players across the board when like certain players, it is. It 100% is, Dave. And that is the coaching malpractice that I think is the biggest issue on this team right now.
Dude, that Ronald Coleman thing, it is the most insane thing I feel like I've ever seen as a football fan. I watched a lot of football games throughout my life, dude. I don't know if I've ever seen something. And again, dude, like, I ain't going to fault Ronald Coleman too much for this. Obviously, hold on to the ball. But, dude, your coaches should never put you out there, dude. That is coaching malpractice. Prime, Bartolone, Marshall Faulk, dude, what the hell, dude? That was some dumbass, unserious shit, dude. What do the recruits think about watching this? How this whole thing unfolded today?
The running back rotation the whole game, Dave. What the hell is going on? You get in the red zone, Dave, right? A different series. We run it twice. We get it to 3rd and 2 from the 6-7 yard line. And we decide to throw the ball from there,
dude,
instead of just run it down. Like, it's 4 down territory at that point if you just run it. Run down the damn throat with Micah or Dallin and try it. We even had a chance for a first down, Dave, and it would have been 1st and goal from like the 2 yard line. Like, that's, again, why are we rotating running backs?
The only thing we go under center for is a stupid QB sneak that we can't even execute right, dude. Julian Lewis needs to get low there, dude. He can't even do that. But that's the only time we get under center.
Julian Lewis is not the one to run a quarterback sneak there either. Like, I saw that happen, and I'm like, the kid's 18 years old, 150 pounds wet? Like, you're not running a quarterback sneak there.
Oh, no, dude. It just, dude, that...
Have a running back go under center at this point and try and sneak it with him. Or, hey, I mean, truthfully, bring in Ryan Staub. We're not bringing in Caden Salter at this point. He's not even part of this team at this point. But, like, you got to bring in somebody bigger that can do that. It's unfortunate. That's not Julian Lewis's thing. That's on play calling again. Why are you making that decision at that point? Let's just keep going across the board this game.
Dude, he's got a lot of explaining to do. He's not going to talk about it much in the media, but he's got a lot of explaining to do to a lot of these players, man. I feel like to sell them on the vision for coming back. I mean, that is honestly something that I am a little worried about. When this is the product, dude, when this coaching staff and Prime continues to put these guys in situations in which they can't succeed. And that is, they make it harder on these players, dude. Don't get me wrong, man. A lot of these players suck, but he has to have conversations, not only with Julian Lewis, but he needs to have conversations with his parents and some of these other big pieces to the program on making sure that the vision is sold to these guys. Because if you're asking me, and if I'm a recruit at the game tonight and I'm trying to see what the vision is, the only thing I see is that we suck so bad, we need your help. That's not something I like.
And you know what I want to give props to, to try and at least bring some positivity. Like, the players who played in that game, they played their hearts out that whole entire time, Dave. And you just see what that fumble does to the entire team.
It changed the whole thing.
Everybody on that entire roster just said, what the hell did we just do? It's literally, you remember that guy on the sidelines from Miami last year when they literally just had to like kneel the ball and they would have won the game.
And the coaching staff screwed him.
I know. And you see that player on the sideline going, what the hell, man, on ESPN? I guarantee you that entire defense, the entire players on that roster said that exact same thing. Not a single one of them are saying, I want Ronald Coleman running the ball there. I don't care if he's like Rudy 2.0. You're not putting him in the game in that moment to give him his opportunity to get the ball. And that right there, everybody was like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done. I just gave it my all. In Dave, the situation, I mean, think of everything that we had going against us coming into this game. Everything that's happened this season. And what is the one thing we said, Dave? All the young guys are at least wanting to play. They're playing their hearts out. They're trying to finish right. They don't care what the record is. And they showed that tonight. At times, was it great? No, it sucked. Okay? But I can name a number of players who made big time plays throughout that game to try and give them a chance to win, to try and match that. Okay, whether it was on offense, Dallin Hayden, Micah Welsh, Julian Lewis, I'll throw in there, the offensive line and what they were doing. Okay, defensively, Alex McPherson, London Merritt, Sean Myers, who had a freaking phenomenal game up until that fourth quarter with the pick, with flying around, okay? Tafiq Bayard putting his whole body on the line that game to try and make something happen by himself. I mean, I can go down the list. Like, what the hell? And then to give it away on the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that is up there. And to put it on, here's the thing too, by the way, Dave. I'm not blaming Ronald Coleman in this situation because he should have never been put in that spot.
No.
Like, what are you doing to the kid on top of that? What are you doing to the kid on top of that? I feel bad for Ronald Coleman in this situation.
Dude, this coaching staff makes everything freaking harder for everybody, man. Everybody. And you know what? We can blame the assistants, dude. But at the end of the day, this has been a theme for the last 3 years under Coach Prime, man. And it hasn't there's stuff every season. There's stuff, sometimes it's almost every game, just dumbass stuff that happens with how coaches decide to manage the game, manage the personnel. Makes no freaking sense at all. You watch any good football team, they're not doing any of this stuff. And we do it all the time, man. We do it all the time, man. Dude, we are the Las Vegas Raiders of college football, man. It sucks. It sucks, dude.
Or Dave, the Cleveland Browns at this point. Because again, similar situation. You got the better quarterback on the bench. You decide not to play him the whole season.
Yeah, clown shit, dude. Yeah.
And I will say this, Dave. I mean, shocker happening right now. Breaking news. Coach Prime at his press conference saying the two plays that ruined that game, Ronald Coleman's fumble and ASU's following 88-yard touchdown. And he says Ronald Coleman being in the game is completely on him and he's to blame. Thank God. I was worried we were going to get another Coach Prime-ism at this point where he's going to say that Ronald Coleman's a dog and I believe in him and I'd put him in there, every time I got a chance, I'd redo that play again. At least for once in his life, we finally heard something get done there per what they just said, but Jesus.
He killed the momentum of this entire thing, dude. We could have had the opportunity to go win this game, dude, in our coaching staff, whether it was the play calling, dude, whatever it was, man. It's stupid. Coach Prime, what the hell are you thinking, dude? Dude, he's stubborn as hell, dude. He's stubborn as hell, but he needs to seriously go to a coaching clinic this offseason. I'm dead serious, man. Because he needs to have a serious audit from like somebody like Nick Saban or somebody to come in here.
Yes.
Matt Smith brought this up a while back. No cameras, no nothing. They just come in, observe for a couple weeks, and they give Prime his assessment of these are the things that I've noticed that are very alarming and how you need to fix them, or like what the issues are, which coaches aren't good enough, man, because this is again, man, this is hella frustrating coming off of a 9-4 season. And it is at this point in the season, it is truly unacceptable. It is unacceptable because yes, I know Prime, he was gone for a lot of the offseason. Okay. The coaches failed him. The recruiting staff failed him. Everybody's back now. Coach Prime's been here the whole season. To come off of a second bye week like this and for the coaching staff to shit the bed like this is inexcusable.
I agree with you, Dave. I mean, I think that's a great start. I think, utilizing your friendship with Nick Saban, not hiring him as a coach or anything. Pay him a little bit of money to come and consult for like a couple weeks in the off season to help you right this ship. Because the next biggest thing, Dave, is who he hires for the staff. It needs to be clean house, and it needs to be, I need to bring in guys with actual like backgrounds that can figure this stuff out and who are ready to make the right calls and the right plays at the right time. It's just crazy at this point. To anybody that wants to say in the chat, as much as, some people right now are mad and say they want Prime fired, he can't be fired. I try to remind you. I try to remind everybody, like, no matter what you say, he can't. Okay. We don't have the money. We are not LSU that's literally going to spend probably at this point, Dave, $300 million to change their coach at this point. No, we don't have $300 million like to figure this stuff out.
No, he's going to get next season. He's going to get next season. I think when you look at the buyout numbers after that,
it's fine.
After January 1st of 2027 is when you could move on, but that's not a discussion to have this year at all. And he deserves the opportunity to.
On top of that, to the people saying he needs to resign as well, he's not going to resign. That's not who Coach Prime is. You guys got to realize who he is as a person. You think he's going to admit failure and admit this season and then say, that's who I am as a person? Nah, you're going to have to pull him out kicking and screaming in order for him to no longer be here. And we can't even do that this year.
Hey, if he's going to go back and circle back and do the same stuff that he's been doing since
it'll be obvious.
He should.
It'll be obvious. Yeah, it'll be 100% obvious if that happens. That's what I mean. It's like, if he doesn't do anything, then he will get fired next year, guys. He will absolutely get fired next year when the buyout drops considerably after that.
Yeah.
100%. This is a good question, Dave, from Rawhide. I wonder this too.
Oh, sorry. Do we have super chats?
No, we do have one super chat, but Rawhide also had a great comment that I think is a question that we should be talking about this week. And again, not because Julian Lewis is bad, but just because of where this game's at, what's going on, what all this means at this point. You've seen enough of Julian Lewis right now at this point. I mean, he's the quarterback of the future. He's the guy next year. At this point, do you preserve his red shirt just for the sake of it? Or what do you do at this point with what's going on, Dave?
Great question. I guess it depends on really how confident they are in that it's going to be 5 for 5 here very soon. It seems like everybody's comfortable with that, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm a fan of him getting playing experience. Like, I would like to see that. But if this is the clown shit, we're just gonna run out there, dude. Like, what's the point, dude? Plus, and if I'm Julian, this way it's about maximizing the earning potential, dude.
Yeah.
So you ensure that after this year, you got 4 years, no matter what.
Even if it's not at Colorado, for those of you who want to say that too. Like, even if it's not at Colorado, because I guarantee he's coming back for one more year, no matter what you guys think, no matter what you say. Trust me. But if he comes back next year and it's the same clown show, he will transfer at that point, Dave. And you don't think having the 3 years of eligibility is going to be important to him at that point if he transfers? I mean, if I'm his family and his parents, to set him up for this future, I'd say keep your 4 years, red shirt, like you said, maximize your income, maximize your output, everything like that. Keep that red shirt just in case this continues to be a shit show next year. And I think you just call for that. I really do.
Yeah. I think it's going to be up to him.
I think it is too. I think he'll make that call. If he does not play next week, guys, I agreed, Dave. I think it's him and his people saying that he's red shirting and to keep that year.
But yeah, I mean, to stay on topic, man, I was shocked a few weeks back to when, Coach Prime saying that, there just hasn't been a lot of discussion with his parents on like what the plan has been this year. Again, I think he has to sell them on whatever vision this is. And I don't know. I'd like to see him play next week against Kansas State. But if he doesn't, I don't necessarily think that means he's transferring or anything like that. We do have a couple super chats in here.
Yep.
A live tree saying sad season, but y'all keep your heads up. Buffs fans, Sco Buffs. Thank you, Alive Tree. Thank you for the $5 super.
I will give a shout out. I know that it wasn't a sellout, but 43,000 people showed up to that game when the season's over. Nothing good is coming of this.
Break. Thanksgiving.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving break. On top of that, Dave, it wasn't that warm here. Like it was chilly. It wasn't a great night to be outside in Boulder, if I'm being honest, for the fans, and missing all those students. I'll give props because Buffs fans showed up in droves, and that's pretty impressive to me.
Yep. And then we also got one from John. It says, Ronald Coleman, you're getting on full scholarship. Yeah, in the garage after you. Oh no, piano playing. Yeah. Again, notice how Arizona State had their Rudy moment for their running back's first career touchdown after the game was pretty much over. They know how to do those things right. But the stuff, dude, we see stuff almost on a game by game basis that I feel like I never see with any other football team, man. It is truly, truly impressive at how self-sabotaging this program is.
It like I said, I know that it's not, and I'm not being a conspiracy theorist when I say this. I'm just like, that's how ridiculous this was, Dave. It was like okay, who had money on this game type of thing, just because of how unserious and how crazy it absolutely was. Like, I just don't get it. I'm still just like, I am speechless, Dave. I am speechless that
Dude,
just happened.
We gave the ball to Ronald Coleman. What do we? I know we sound like a broken record, guys, but it is literally one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my entire life of watching football.
Like, oh man. And I already see some people in the chat saying that, I'm giving Coach Prime a pass because he actually admitted to it. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying, thank God he finally admitted something. And to somebody saying that Coach Prime has been, blaming himself for the last several weeks. No, he's been throwing out excuses. After the 2 blowouts, he gave excuses, okay? Yes, West Virginia, he finally admitted to something. This game, he finally admitted to something. I'm talking about those 2 blowouts where he absolutely should have also been looking at himself and taking the blame, and he refused at those points. Okay? But it's not a pass. I'm not saying that all is well and everything's perfect in CU land because Coach Prime said that. I'm just saying, thank God he did, and we didn't get another Coach Primeism of saying that, Ronald Coleman's a dog and he's so great and, blah, 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 blah. Like, no.
Did you let the reporter finish their question before he answered it?
I think he did. It sounds like, but other people wanted it to be a more harsh of a question. But again, people don't understand how these press conferences work. You'll get kicked out of there before you can if you do that. But it's crazy.
Dude, it's crazy. This one was painful, man. That game against West Virginia 2 weeks ago, it's like, yeah, West Virginia was the better team. Coach Prime screwed it up at the end of the football game, which he didn't admit to, with his game management. But it's like, dude, you're able to live with it. Like, it was still an entertaining product. Everybody gave good effort. Like, all things considered, it was a good outing. This is just, everything just fell apart, dude. Come the fourth quarter, dude. It was such a disaster, such blue balls, such dumbassery, dude. Like, it makes you wonder. Dude, how? It is mind-boggling of how you can be a Hall of Fame player, dude, and you allow this shit to happen.
Well, and to Buddy saying ASU is the better team, I'm sorry. ASU is the better team with a quarterback. They're not winning anything with Jeff Sims at quarterback because they tried to give us that game.
Dude,
they tried to give us that game. Like, what? That's hilarious because that is like, I mean, they literally tried everything to give us that game and say, go and win this game and upset us. And we'd pull that crap. seriously, 2 drives, all coaching, Dave. There's the first turnover in the second half where we get it, within the 20-yard line, and we decide to go away from the run when we were getting 3 yards of carry out of Dallin Hayden and Michael Welsh, and we would have literally got a first down and probably scored a touchdown. There's 3 points instead of 7 points. And then putting Ronald Coleman in. That's a, what's the number there? 11-point swing on coaching. 100% on coaching that gave ASU that game at that point. 11 points, Dave.
Dude. It's amazing how we find new ways to beat ourselves, man. Amazing. Incredible stuff.
Christ.
Dude, Russ, I don't really have much to say. Hey, Yates had some good plays.
Oh, defensively, let's see. Hodge at safety looked good in the second half at times.
When he wasn't letting tackles go through his arms. He made some good plays.
Yates looked good at times. He's definitely a future in the back.
Yeah.
I will say at times, David, before we got to, the thrashing post Ronald Coleman fumble, I was starting to say to myself, you know what? The guys coming back who are playing cornerback aren't too shabby right now. They're playing decently well at that position. ASU was not beating us on the pass. That's for sure. I mean, it was the run game that was destroying us, which has been the case all year round.
And I mean, Jeff Sims had some great throws against some zone, but he
did.
Yeah,
he did.
And Michael Welsh looked good. Dallin Hayden looked good. It'd be nice to just give our scholarship running backs real work, real looks, and But in all seriousness, man, if I'm Julian Lewis, if I'm him and if I'm his dad, there needs to be a serious sit down with Coach Prime to know about the plan moving forward. I need to know what your plan is at OC, and because I just have no confidence. Right now, man. And
I'm not looking at the play calling, so to speak, as the future of this team, because I know that's going to change. And I mean, this has been a great point of why it will change, is because this is not what you do. None of it is what you do. But Dave, it's just, this
is heartbreaking, man.
I still can't believe
I know we probably weren't going to win this game, but
it's the fact that we were in it and it was close. I was feeling so good about it. Like I said, Julian Lewis, he's going to have some growing pains. We talked about it.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of that. Yeah, so
I saw that too from comments at the very beginning where people were like, he overthrew this and he did this and blah blah blah. I'm like, 6 drop passes. Okay, so that changes all of his stats
you take
right
one
there.
Sack?
And somebody said he's holding on to the ball too long. I'm like, did you see the coverage? It
dude,
wasn't
did you see the freaking routes he's having those guys run?
Yes,
all downfield, dude. Nothing easy, nothing quick.
On top of that, Dave, how many sacks did he take out of holding the? It's bad if you hold the ball too long and take a sack. He was still making plays when he was holding the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He held the ball because he wanted to help his guys make a play. I loved what I saw from Julian Lewis. I'm not going to fault him in this game. I don't know how you can fault him in this game.
Go watch Raiola, man. His true freshman year. Yeah, games like this too, dude. So
yes. All of the freshman
I have no
quarterbacks
concern
have.
about his potential as a quarterback whatsoever. I have none of it.
But some of the throws he made, we want to be positive. I mean, that play that he extended the drive and then floated the ball to what was it? Was it Omarion or Sincere on the right-hand side for the first down on third? Dave, up until the Ronald Coleman fumble, we were 5 of 6 on third down, and not even just short third downs.
Oh, no.
I mean, Julian Lewis was making baller plays at that point.
No, man.
Baller
He made some great throws, man. He made some great throws, like you said, hitting guys in stride from the opposite hash.
On really tough throws, rolling to his left on the run, hitting Joseph Williams in his hands, he drops it. Running out to the right side, throwing a bullet into Omarion Miller's chest that he drops, or Sincere Brown drops, sorry there. The first quarter, getting a deep pass to Omarion Miller over the top that he drops, on the sideline. those were unbelievable plays that if he does that, I mean, his stats are insane. This game we're talking about is the Julian Lewis game, because who knows what we get off that? Like, oh, it just kills me. It kills me that we waste this.
I know, man. But as the perpetual optimist I am, I'll find some ways to feel positive about it more tomorrow. But, dude, I need Coach Prime to like seriously take more accountability for what this has become.
And by the way, I think accountability at this point, Dave, is not words, because we're hearing him say things. We need to see action. It pissed me off enough that we didn't see, like, I'm sorry. You know how you keep everybody on board? You publicly say that you are removing play calling from Pat Shermer.
Yes.
None of this behind the scenes crap that, you know,
keeping them away from the media, not answering questions, dude.
Like,
all this soft shit.
He gets asked a question. What changes are going to be made in the offseason? He just says a plethora of things. Just come out and say it at this point. The season's over. Show that you like have some balls when it comes to this at this point, and say, yeah, coaching staff changes and personnel changes are coming. Just wait. And you know what else, Dave? Don't wait until the offseason at this point. The last game is pointless now. Make them now. Okay? Give the pink slips to a bunch of coaches on this staff. Okay? Obviously, you need some coaches to at least show up for the game. But, I mean, at this point, hell, give Marshall Faulk play calling duties. Say, you know, we're not doing the OC stuff. You know, linebackers coach, you're gone. DBs coach, defensive line coaches, you're gone. Whoever, like, what is even the point?
No. This is the type of shit that still happens when you soft fire Pat Shermer, but you still keep his crusty ass in the building. And in a sense, when you demote these guys rather than just send them home, you are saying you tolerate mediocrity. You tolerate sucking at your job. We still want you around, even though you aren't good enough to do what you're doing, man. The fact that he doesn't fire anybody, the fact that he doesn't make any real adjustments like this at times in the season where the team has needed to be woken up. The staff has needed to be woken up, but nah, man, we're all gonna keep it secret because the media is out to get everybody. And I want to shield guys. I want to protect them, man. That's such bullshit, dude. That's such bullshit, dude. These coaches are getting paid hundreds of thousands, some of them millions of dollars, dude. You know what? They can put their big boy pants on and answer some questions for 5 minutes, dude. This is such soft shit, dude.
Julian Lewis just said that he's the reason they lost this game. Like, that's our freshman quarterback.
Hey, how about that, man?
That's our freshman quarterback saying, I take all the blame for that loss.
Dude, already knowing how to handle himself, dude.
Jesus. Dave, he didn't say though. I mean, he could have easily said, let's see, what was the quote that we got? Oh yeah, not playing all season really affected my game. Like, really, not playing all season really affected my game. No, he just said, I take all the blame for this loss. Your freshman quarterback. Jesus, like, that's
How about get some coaches that
and how about we find the person who brought in that other quarterback and give them their pink slip as well at this point, because they have no clue what they're doing, talent evaluation or what is needed for this team. Dude. Whoever is in charge of that,
dude, everybody should have been fired. And now, dude, I'm still gonna do videos on like the visits this weekend, but
none of those guys are committing. Are you kidding me?
Dude, after this,
see that embarrassing thing? If somebody commits, I'm like, damn, you are.
We should have brought our uncommitted guys that we've offered out for this weekend, but we're too dumb as hell to do that. Like, oh, these guys are uncommitted. We've already determined they're good enough for the football team. Should we invite them out here, man? Fuck that, man. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna make a final push for guys we've offered. Dumbassery, dude.
Yeah.
That's about all I got to say, Russ, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of ready to shut this thing down. We got a few super chats, man. We're not reading anything about any other YouTube channel, dude.
Nope.
East Coast Kev, stop it, dude. You're wasting your money, dude. And I know you're spamming that in all the other shows, probably. Stop being weird. Like, that's really strange.
It's just something completely different.
This is not Make-A-Wish, dude. We need to hire real football people. All right. $2. Riley Reed.
David,
more balls
David,
you, dude.
David, who's Riley Reed?
Dude, I don't even know who Riley Reed
David,
is.
who's Riley Reed?
Dude, you tell me. I don't even know, dude.
I have no clue who that is.
I thought you were talking about Bonnie Blue.
Okay. I don't know who that is either, Dave. Who's that?
Yeah. See, okay, yeah. See, there we go, dude. So, I don't know, man. Yeah. We're not reading any weird, just weird stuff, man. Just saying that, the Make-A-Wish people. We've hired enough Make-A-Wish coaches and recruiters, dude. We don't need.
Not to mention, we're not hiring people who aren't going to come to Boulder and actually coach. Like, enough of that.
We've already hired a few of those guys. Yeah. So
yeah.
Russ, any other comments right now?
I mean, hey, guys. Well, we're all in this together, right? Right, buddy. Right, King B. Right, SS. All our beautiful regulars who are here, even when it gets horrible. 5280.
Yes, let's go. Let's give
all the shout outs to the regulars.
Let's go. We're trauma bonding, guys.
Yes, we are.
And some of you guys might have come here because of Coach Prime, but you're trauma bonded with us now. Like,
now, yes, you're officially this, buffs.
You're in this.
You are buffs with us.
Hopefully this Prime era hits the upswing and it lasts a long time. But whenever we're past it at some point, dude, some of you guys are going to be trauma bonded enough to where you just got to see it through, man. It's for life. I'm sorry.
I do love this comment because, again, it shows, that they have no clue what they're talking about. They should hire the two of you. You're all football savants.
They got to be making fun of us, right? Like, you got to
probably
be making fun of us.
I think so. No, I think it's complete sarcasm. Except the funny thing is, we've never said we're football savants. See, that's the whole point. This is not what this show is. Everybody who follows me and follows Dave know that we don't ever claim to be football savants. We are football fans who have fun talking about CU football. That is all this is.
Fan, I can tell you, there's a lot of shit here
that's wrong,
dude.
Like, that's how easy this is, Dave. This is how easy it is. As football fans, we know that things are not good. Okay?
Oh, man. Dude, this team is so bad, dude.
I love
this
it, John.
This team is so bad. But I'm holding on a string right now. But, guys, we'll be in it, man. Like,
we're still going to be here. We're not going. Hey, I will guarantee you that even when Coach Prime leaves and our channels die a horrible death into a comet, like, Dave and I will still be here making YouTube content for the small crowd.
Right.
That we will probably have, because, as everyone says, we're only here because of Prime, and when he leaves, everybody's leaving. Okay, that's fine. Then that happens.
Dude, if we get a commit out of this weekend,
I'm telling you that person will be a saint and will be like a legend in CU Buffs lore if they commit after this. Okay.
This team was still better than 1-11 team y'all had.
I'd say yes, ways. Up until that one play. I'll tell
you this: that 1-11 staff was better coached.
Yeah, I would say that too.
They were better coached. They were absolutely better.
Here's the difference between those two teams, Dave. That 1-11 team had no talent whatsoever.
I mean, we had some talent. We just told
Jordan Tyson was your talent. And you had no one to throw him the ball.
A couple offensive linemen.
But my point was, we were better coached. This team, way more skill and ability on this roster than that 1-11 team by far, which makes it a lot more entertaining to watch when they do make plays, because players can make plays for you, but also coaching can lose you games.
Dude, I'll still stand on this, man. I know this team sucks. This talent sucks. I still believe Mike McIntyre, Mel Tucker, and Carl Durrell are getting 6 wins out of this team. I still think that that's the case, man.
Well, yeah, with their staff. I mean, that's the key. It's not just the head coach. I mean, with their OC and their DC, they're probably, and some management, they're probably at least 500. At least.
Yeah, man. And this is what I get, man. People, these Coach Prime defenders, I don't get it, man. They love bringing up the 1-11 season, dude. It's like, dude, we've had so many 4-win seasons, 6-win seasons over the last like 15 years, dude. Like, people are still acting like this is one of the best seasons we've had in 15 years. It's not. It's not at all. It's not even close.
Julian Lewis also confirmed, he's like, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay,
I am going to right this ship. Which I told you, he's not leaving this year, guys. He's going to do one full year at this team and hope to turn it around. But if we have the same coaching malpractice next year, which again makes sense, Dave, what I said, I can see him sit out the last game for his red shirt, say, I am coming back, but I want to sit out this game and hold my red shirt just in case. That is our agreement. I'll come back. I want to see you right the ship, but if you don't make the right calls, I'm out after next season. So I want my red shirt. Like, I absolutely see that.
Rodney, you think you're going to be able to quit this shit? you think you're going to be able to quit?
You know what he'll do? He'll come back at least one more time, Dave, to tell us so. He'll make sure to be here to be like, told you Coach Prime was leaving and you guys would be pointless. Look at you now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You think you can quit this, man? Nah, man.
I will say this. So Darian Draws, your most recent comment, good for Juju, rare to see loyalty.
Yeah.
I will give that to Coach Prime. Like, there are certain players that he can get to commit loyalty. One of them being Jordan Seaton. One of them being now Julian Lewis. Like, he has a way of doing that with some of the younger guys still. He does.
And he needs to be more involved in all these high school recruitments, because if he was more involved and hired people that gave a shit more and treated it actually like recruiting family, you'd have a lot more guys like that. So
let us go 5-7 in peace.
I know, dude, man. I'm so used to 5-5 or 5-7, dude. I mean, when I was at CU, that's where we went, dude. 5-7. We started out 5-0, and then we lost 7 straight, dude. Mike McIntyre.
I remember those days.
I know.
We thought we had the coach in McIntyre. We did. And then he up and left too. And now look at his career.
Yeah, Ronnie, whether you like it, dude, you've been getting dunked on so much as a Buffs fan since Prime's been here, dude. You're bonded for life, dude. I hate to tell you, dude. You can't escape this. You can't escape it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should probably, Dave, really quickly give at least a shout out to our sponsors.
Oh, yeah, dude.
For the last week. It's the last week of the wonderful agreement. Hey, Julian Lewis is still a Buff, Dave. So get your Julian Lewis collectible cups at Taco Bell.
Please.
And right now, I'm going to go order me some Taco Bell so that I can at least have something good come out of this night at this point. And that's where I'm at, okay? So Taco Bell, best sponsor we've ever had, best sponsor that we will ever have, probably. I don't know at this point, because I absolutely love them over there. Go get your Buff boxes. Go get your Julian Lewis cups in Colorado, guys. Show support for the one place that is probably one of the most committed fans in all of Colorado, and that is the wonderful people over at Taco Bell here on the Front Range. Appreciate you, Taco Bell. Thank you for the sponsorship this season as we wind down. You've been the GOAT, the one and only. Okay, still the best fast food out there. I don't care what anybody says. That's where we're at. So, I appreciate Taco Bell this season. Sco Buffs, Live Moss.
Hey,
that's where we're at.
I forgot to mention this, dude. Another lol cow of the weekend. Reggie Hughes, dude, jumping around, identifying something, gets
Pointing
the team in the
side.
wrong coverage, then they throw right to the spot he should have been in, touchdown, dude.
What I don't get, because I saw somebody online, won't be named, screaming that he was calling for a timeout because they were in the wrong play. except he's calling out that they need to be in the left. So he decides I'm going to go left and completely leave my coverage space that I was supposed to be in wide open, leading to a touchdown. It's absolutely hilarious. That
Dude,
play was just
I've
like,
never seen a
what?
linebacker jump that
That much. Like
yeah.
usually they jump a little bit to like say something, but then they get in their position. He decided this is so bad, I'm just not going to play this snap at that point.
It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad, dude. It's so many lol cows, and it starts with this coaching staff. They're all so bad.
He turned like Dantes. I don't know what he was doing. He turned around. He's flinging his arm. Like I still don't know to this point. For somebody saying that he was trying to call a timeout, why is he looking at the Arizona State sideline then? Why isn't he looking at our sideline telling us to call a timeout? Like, what do you guys think he was trying to do? He's spinning around, doing flips, like doing all sorts of stuff. Like, it was the craziest. He identified a problem and then ran to the problem, leaving his spot completely open. Like, leave that open then and cover your spot. Like, couldn't have been worse than the play that they got out of it. Absolutely insane. Absolutely
so funny, dude. Yeah, who was the worst coach? Coach Prime or Rick Neuheisel? We'll have to see how this tenure ends, man.
Hey, I mean, I'll never. Sorry, I'm not even gonna entertain that, Dave. I'm not even gonna entertain
dude,
that because of what Neuheisel did.
Well, I mean,
the whole reason that CU
did we have more than 10 recruits?
But the whole reason that CU was bad for the last 10 plus years all started with Neuheisel and what his group led to. With all the changes that CU recruiting had to do and the university brought down because of the things he was doing behind the scenes. Yeah, there's a lot more to that story that I think non-Buffs fans don't really know in the chat of what happened during that period that set CU back 15 years. Craziness.
It's an interesting debate, man. It's an interesting debate. Well, tomorrow
I won't do it.
I'm thinking, God, I don't have to think about this terrible team at all tomorrow. Maybe I'll still probably do a video, but dude, thank God it isn't my birthday today, like it was against Kansas last year.
I'm going to give you permission to take the day off for your birthday and not have to think about the Buffs for one day. You need it after this. You need this after that.
Did I tell you, guy at the grocery store like a few weeks ago, like I was wearing this shirt. And, he's just like, oh, man, what did he say? He's like, oh, the Colorado Horn Dogs. Or maybe he said corn dogs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he was like making fun of me or like whatever, dude.
I hate people who try to like do a play on the names of like sports teams that think it's going to be like, it's going to make fun of it. It's like, you just sound embarrassing.
Man, I thought he handpicked this team. Shit, man.
He was out 3 months.
I mean, he handpicked Otis and Salter, dude. I mean, we want to blame the recruiting staff for the summer and maybe the spring portal period, but at the end of the day, dude, Coach Prime was here when most of these guys that we drop bags on, they got the offer, dude. So,
hey, the good news is, I mean, right now DNVR is even crashing out right now over that. Like, I mean,
oh yeah,
they're not holding any punches at this point.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully they don't. Whatever, dude.
It's just crazy. I know. It's absolutely. Oh my God. The memes online. Wait. Dave,
I'm gonna have to, dude. But we don't got Snap anymore. I don't know what's gonna. I might just have to ask for more super chats, man.
Dave, pull up this tweet, please. Pull up.
Did you text me it?
Yes, I texted you a tweet.
Oh God, dude, man, this ain't right.
Please, we need the laughs. We need the laughs as fans. I'm sorry.
Ronald Coleman like this, man. You can't be doing Ronald Coleman like this. This ain't his fault. This ain't his fault, man.
I know. I feel so bad. But it's there. There it is, guys.
Dude, man, this shit. Buff Boy's right, man. Non-serious program, man. This hurts.
I feel so bad for Coleman. Like, coach owes him money, man, at this point.
Oh, like, man, sorry. I got the wrong view here.
You're good. Can we, like, can Can Prime like throw Coleman, a mill or something? Because that was some sick stuff to put him in. Sick stuff to put him in and subject him to this in a time when he should not have been in a football game.
Dude, I can't believe we did that, dude. Just clown shit, dude.
It is. It absolutely is. Like that. That's the thing. Unserious program is absolutely right at this point.
It ain't Ronald's fault, man.
No.
It ain't Ronald's fault.
I just needed a laugh though at that moment. I needed a laugh, especially because everybody in the chat.
But he shouldn't have fumbled. I'll tell you that. When you get in the game, you can't fumble. So wrong but funny, yeah, man. All right, Russ. Hey, roll Tide, dude. Dude, I mean, yeah, dude. I'm about to go. Dave Talks Roadrunners. Maybe that's what this show is going to be here in a year. I mean, I don't know. I'm just kidding, guys. I ain't doing that.
David Talks Roll Tide.
Yeah, David Talks Tide. David Talks Horns. David Talks. What's like a great bandwagon team to jump on?
Oregon,
this year, dude. Or David Talks Ducks. I would never.
That's how hard we're crashing out. That's how hard. Because people in the chat, some people are just like, the money train is gonna leave. You guys think we make that much money off this? Like, you guys have no clue what YouTube pays.
Dude, YouTube haven't been paying me for 3 months.
That's true. Dave's been doing this whole season for free.
Yeah,
Dave's been doing this whole
making a little bit of money here and there, but no, I'm not doing David Talks Hoosiers. Stop that now.
Here we go.
What I'm thinking now is David Talks Cougs, because then I could do both BYU and Houston. I mean, Dave, not that people care about those teams, but
I think we need to copyright / trademark website and the name Buffed in Signetti or Buffed in Hoosiers. I think that should be your next channel. I think it's just a next step evolution. Like, can we not get that, please?
Nah, man, I ain't doing that. Maybe I jump on the Texas Tech bandwagons, but dude, what's up with all these racial slurs being thrown to my players, man? Lubbock, man, they got to stop that. But Texas Tech is a fun team to watch, man. I'll give you that. And I do have a lot of Red Raider fan friends, being a West Texas guy. So
there you go. I love it, Nuke. Go TM, go copyright, get the website for that before it's too late. Okay, Houston Sig.
David Talks Corn, dude.
Oh my God, that will never happen. There's 2 things that will never happen. Okay, the 3, the Oregon one, also David Talks Corn, and also David Talks Rams. Never happening.
David Talks Sheep. It would be David Talks Sheep just to dunk on CSU.
David, I will say, at least we're not the CSU Rams tonight. At least we're not the CS. Like, it gets just as bad. It gets just as bad over there.
Oh no, dude! How many recruits they got signed?
I don't know. But tonight, dude, CSU's quarterback literally spit on someone.
Air Forces.
There it is. We got to do it, Dave. You and I. Okay, I'll do. Falcon News Weekly. You can do. David Talks Falcons. There we go, guys. That's what you want, right? Because that's all we are.
Yeah, you call me a corn muncher. Yeah, okay, you're working on the racial slur stuff. That's good tech. That's good Texas Tech. But yeah, maybe David Talks Corn. This would be interesting as like a shit post, a shit posting channel.
Where you just talk about how bad Nebraska is.
Yeah, it's like
it's just a hater channel. Like that's all you post.
Yeah,
ooh, that'd be a good idea.
They'll be like, I fucking hate David Talks Corn. He's always shitting on our players.
He just seems to cheer on our team losing and just how bad we are.
He's doing like post games dunking on us, man.
I love it. Hey guys, I'm glad that we can have some fun tonight. Okay, I'm glad we can have. Oh, there you go. Oh, we're gonna go talk about UNC at this point now.
Yeah, dude, the smell of Greeley, it's rolling in, baby. I like that, like having a shit posting channel.
People have done. Hey, I will tell you, our fans in the chat are some of my favorite and most smart fans we can have at times. Like, I have loved the different names that people have come up in the chat, whether it's David Talks Falcons. There it is. I told you,
baby. Oh man. Yeah, thank God we got some linebackers coming in. Thank God, dude. Hopefully they don't decommit after all this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know after this weekend. Maybe Rodney Colton watching that game in person is not going to love it. Or maybe he thinks he's the solution.
Dude, no, Robert Livingston, I'm convinced, dude. He sits those guys down and says, listen, man, all these shitty-ass coaches,
Yeah,
I
he's
hate
like,
them all. They're all going. Here are all the guys I'm bringing
all
in.
the players are terrible. Like, we have terrible players on defense. Like, you get here, we're going to be fine.
Oh, yeah, this one will get me canceled real quick. Oh man, but hey, if Marshall Faulk goes to Southern, dude, nah, man, people would hate me for that.
Oh, there you go. David talks Southern. Oh, that name even sounds bad too.
Yeah,
David cracks corn and I don't care. Huh?
Yeah, man. Oh man. Yeah. All jokes aside, I grew up a CU fan. Still loves Buffs. Y'all gonna be back one day, but I don't know if it's gonna be Deion era. Too early to tell. Too early to tell. We'll know. We'll know this next year, dude. We'll know this next.
We'll know it pretty quickly next year, guys. I just enjoy having fun with you, even on a terrible night like this. Okay, I appreciate all of you guys. Like I said, you guys make this tolerable. You guys make this fun, even when it's not fun watching on the field and what's going on. That's all what this is all about, right? This is all about, oh my gosh. This is all about just having fun as fans for CU and getting to have an outlet to talk and say whatever we need to say.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, David, I want you to enjoy your birthday. I'm going to watch the Cleveland Browns game, which I can't believe I'm even saying that I'm wanting to watch.
Dude, I might come on here and do a post game after that if we win, dude. I put some money on Kalshi for the Browns to win, dude. This Raiders team is dog shit.
I know. You know who put 50 grand on the Browns to win and was talking about it? Oh, shoot. I can't remember. Somebody in the chat remind me. An ex-NFL player was on one of a podcast today and said that he put 50 grand on Shedeur and the Browns to win in his first start, and said that if Shedeur doesn't show up and play well, he owes him a little bit of money. So he'll be calling him after the game. So David, no, never. Dude, I don't even care.
Dude, I can only tolerate doing a channel on one shitty football team. Like, thank God the Broncos aren't ass.
Jeff Sims just turned the ball over again, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Oh man, yeah,
you guys are great,
dude. Browns, yeah, but y'all, hey, for my birthday, sign up on Kalshi, lose some money with. Just kidding, man. I love Kalshi. We're gonna make some money on the Browns winning after losing some money today on the Buffs not getting the job done. So I'll shut this thing down. But guys, hey, there's still a lot of people that's been with this channel. I'm sure that's been with Russ's channel since its inception that are watching this. Thank you guys so much. We conned you into making our YouTube channels fairly large in the grand scheme of things. So hey, don't say we only have YouTube channels because of Coach Prime. It's right. It's all you that have been swindled into following us. So thank you for doing that. You guys make this a lot of fun, even when we get blown out. So Russ, any last words before we go into the grave for a week?
Hey, if you guys want to really voice your opinion on what just transpired, hey, Monday you're gonna have a chance to phone in, to call in. Already been getting people over on Twitter who have been saying how excited they are to call in and get to voice their opinion. Make sure you're following the channel. Make sure that you guys are liking the channel. And I will see you guys on Monday for probably one of the most epic crash out Mondays that we've had yet this season at this point. Very excited to hear what you guys have to say on Monday afternoon, 4:30 Mountain Time.
Dude, let's go. Russ, I forgot to share, dude, this is how I know I'm getting old. Because dude, I bought this thing on
oh no,
TikTok, dude. It finally got me.
Oh, did you buy one of those nose things?
Dude.
Did you buy the magnet?
Oh yeah, dude. Man, I got this.
How does it work?
Dude,
is it good?
So good. It's so
free
good.
Sponsorship right now for whoever runs that company.
But now I can get off this stream and breathe in peace. It's going to be amazing.
Guys, we're old.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's time.
It's a fumble. It happens. Yeah, you're right, man.
Go get your Taco Bell. That's right.
Taco Bell. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I love you all.
See you guys.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs.